A second way to create a guide at Zakta is to use our built-in guide creator, which I'm going to demonstrate today. When you scroll to the bottom of the home page at Zakta, you'll see a section called Guide Creation and Editing Tools. And I'm going to click on Guide Editor, and Zakta presents me with a draft guide that's ready for me to fill in with whatever information, with whatever links, URLs, videos, any content that I need to store in this guide. Today I'm going to create one about James Taylor's Troubadour Tour, which I just found out about online. So I'm going to type in James Taylor Troubadour Tour as the title and save it. You'll notice in a separate tutorial there's instructions on how to edit and enhance the settings part of your guide. Now I'm ready to add my content, a lot of which I've already saved as bookmarks and I have ready to load into my guide here. I can start by editing the first section that's already presented. So I'm going to start one section of videos. I'm going to save that. And I'm going to add a section on websites about the tour. I'm going to save that. And now I'm ready to add the specific links within the sections. So under the video section, I'm going to add an item. And this is a YouTube video that I found of James Taylor appearing on the David Letterman show. I'm going to cut and copy the URL, paste it in there. I'm going to call this James Taylor on Letterman, and I'm going to save it. And you'll notice that Zakta has already picked up the image from YouTube for me. Now I've got a section on videos. I've loaded one of the videos already. I can play the video within the Zakta interface, or I can click out and play it as well on YouTube. I'm just going to click and close this. Now I'm ready to add content to my website section, and again I'm going to add an item to the section, go out to my browser window. This is a link about tour dates. I'm going to return to my guide, paste in the link. I'm going to type this and call it tour dates and save it. Now I have a website section with tour dates from jamestaylor.com, and I'm going to add one more section from the James Taylor homepage. And again, I'm going to cut and copy the link, paste it into my guide. I'm going to call this the James Taylor homepage, and I'm going to save that. Now I have two sections in my guide, one of videos, one featuring websites. Now I can use Zakta's built-in search functions to add more items simply by telling it where to search. So let's say I'm going to look for more websites for information about James Taylor, and it's going to bring back more links about the tour, about information from press tour, reunion tour, tickets, carolking.com. These are all sites that I'd like to save in my guide, so I'm going to leave them here. Now the great thing about Zakta is that it already saves the information for me. So everything has been saved in draft form. If I click under my Zakta and go to my guides, you'll see that my James Taylor Troubadour guide is already saved here. I'm going to click on it. Again, it takes me back right where I left off. All of the information and links are saved, and I'm ready to edit and enhance this with more content, and I can keep it up to date as the tour continues. Again, this is the second way to create a guide, and the third way is described in another tutorial about our expert guide creator.